Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another capsule series selection. Today, I am enthused to talk to all you ladies and gentlemen who are enthusiasts of fragrances, enthusiasts of the leaf, and enthusiasts of wine and whiskeys about a terrific capsule series, a pairing that I find to be the most utmost of sophistication and elegance. One, the fragrance is Rose d'Arabie by the house of Armani Prive, and the cigar is if you're not an enthusiast about boutique cigars and don't know about Caldwell cigars, let me turn you on to this house. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dry Down. This is the channel where we aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuances of scent cigars and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. As I stated today, we're going to get into a fragrance that is one of the most elite made rose oud combinations, has been on the market since 2010, and it is from the house of Armani Prive, and it is Rose d'Arabie. So, Rose d'Arabie is the epitome of sophistication, the epitome of evenings and nights out. This fragrance, if you are a friend friend of the house, if you are a fan of my blend list, you will understand what I talk about when I bring up the term evening elegance. This will fit perfectly in the category of evening elegance without any hitch. One of the most beautifully accorded rose combinations of oud, dark woods, saffron, and ambergris. When you're speaking about the essence in which Rose d'Arabie fits into a person's life, into my life, into yours, and to many of us who are enthusiasts of rose, who are enthusiasts of the Middle Eastern accords of floral scents, and just a general enthusiast of what it is to have fragrances in your collection. Rose d'Arabie, for me, fits in perfectly as a scent that upholds me as a sophisticated and elegant, upstanding gentleman. Smelling this fragrance, what you get is, from my nose, you get the opening of a very lush, soft, leathery toned saffron, slightly spicy, composed and blended so perfectly with the mid accords of rose, which is a Damascene rose, which is light, almost ethereal in a way, it's transparent, slightly heady patchouli, along with a very herbaceous feel of aromatic spices and dark woods. They claim dark woods is the note structure, but what I'm thinking this is, and what most people have come to believe it is a wood accord or an oud accord. Meaning it can be many different ouds based around its notes and structures of how they put it together and make their own accord of oud woods. The base comes together with a very beautiful, sweet, slightly salinic, earthy blend of ambergris. A nice touch to this elegant fragrance that I say this can elevate your presence in any room. The way it comes off, the way it makes you feel, look, this is, when we talk about now in the lexicon of speaking about fragrances, and we're speaking about fashion, and we're speaking about what it is to have wealth, this is an old money scent. This is a scent that is just positions itself as well as anything on this earth as old money. So just subtle in the way that it's told to us and the literature put out to us about what is in this fragrance, but so complex the way it opens up. It gives you that very, very, as I stated, that leathery, almost heady, spicy, herbaceous feel of saffron. It's a very unique smell. I also get a smell of a very opulent, very, very expensive white musk accord in this fragrance that no one talks about. The way that comes off, it gives it the ultimate sex appeal for an evening elegant scent. Composed so well, as I stated, that the epitome of sophistication is what this fragrance falls under. You can have different scents that give you a certain elevation in life, certain scents that we've come across to put ourselves into our collections, and we say, this is my evening scent, this is my date scent, this is what I want to wear when I want to feel of opulence. We've put things in that category from Roja's Musk Oud to Creed's Aventus, all the way to Dior Homme for some people. For me, when I think of my ultimate spring, fall, autumn, and winter elegant night fragrance, I think of Rose d'Arabie by the house of Armani Prive. Marie Salamandre is not a name that comes up very often when we talk about fragrances. She's a perfumer that I've only had 2 fragrances of, and the other one I don't even remember what it was actually. But for me, the way that she made Rose d'Arabie by the house of Armani, she hit it out of the park. As I stated, this is a tuxedo. This is a elegant dress. That's the other thing about this particular fragrance. It is unisex, and let me get that nuance in for you. The way that this is made, the nuances of this particular scent come off the opening. When people smell this particular fragrance, especially masculine, very robust masculine men who have not come into knowing what fragrances can do for them, they'll smell the first 5 minutes of this fragrance and they'll immediately think that you're wearing a lady's perfume. So the first 5 minutes is a unisex, laden, feminine style of perfume. Once you get past the first 5 minutes, you will no longer think that you are wearing a feminine perfume. That is one thing that I discovered about this early in my ventures into rose fragrances, and now being a person who loves rose in their fragrances, because to me now, with all of the encompassing and lexicon fragrances that come about now, we know and see how rose reacts on a man's skin versus a woman's skin. It does not come off feminine. It comes off more feminine on paper and on a woman's skin. When you smell it, you're seeing how delightful it smells, how elegant it smells, how beautiful it smells. It reminds you of a lady in a tight red dress. But when you put it on as a man inside of a black suit, gray suit, a warm navy suit, you just can't beat this. Anytime you tuck it in your shirt, you can wear this particular scent. I would not wear this with a button-up flannel. I would not wear this with a jersey. But if I'm wearing something where I'm tucking in my shirt and I'm presenting myself in an upscale business or elegant night out, this is a particular scent that will give me the conversation starter, the actual presentation to give me a buttoned-up business attire type of profile. This is such a beautiful fragrance, man. The way it comes off, like I stated, so much and so that you smell every accord, including some that you don't get in the note structure breakdowns from certain databases. But to me, it opens up with that beautiful, beautiful saffron, slightly spicy, slightly herbaceous and sweet, with a musk accord that's not mentioned. It then goes into that heady damascene rose, which is light, effervescent, and translucent. It then goes and combines itself with the composition of dark woods, meaning the oud accord that we all smell and know to be prevalent in today's marketplace. And then it goes with that herbaceous, heady, slightly sweet, chocolatey style of patchouli across a bed of spicy, selenic, sweet gray amber, creating such a sophisticated aura of perfume. This is a scent that I say, if you're building a fragrance wardrobe, as I always preach, that's all you need is a fragrance wardrobe of about 5 fragrances. To me, in my blend list, meaning business, leisure, evening elegance, nights out, and daily, this scent is one that I say, trust my word, when I say you want an evening elegant scent, Rose d'Arabie by the house of Armani Prive is that particular scent. Beautiful, beautiful scent, and I hope that you guys can get a chance to get your nose on this. Once again, great scent, one that I put into my lexicon and wear amongst my evening elegance. I can't preach that enough. I'm just smelling it, and it's conjuring all of these ideas of how I want to present it to you. But just to state it in such a way that tells you this is a 6-hour scent, projecting for about 4 of those hours, becoming a close woody rose musky scent by the 4th to 4.5 hour. It stays on the skin for another 2-3.5 hours. It never really dissipates. It projects from about 3 feet in the bubble, and it smells sexy as hell. If you smell it when you enter and exit a room, it does have sillage on you. Beautiful, beautiful scent. I think that everyone who is into rose oud combinations, most of us have gotten our nose on this. If you have not, I suggest that you do. If you look around and you find rose oud combinations and you find one that you adore and like, try to come in contact with the Rose d'Arabie and then reference it against that and see how luxurious, how well made, and how expensive the ingredients are that they placed in this particular scent. I give my hats off to Marie Salamande for making a beautiful scent, Rose d'Arabie for the House of Armani Prive. Next, we're going to go on to the cigar memoir. Today, in the cigar memoir, as I stated, if you're not a person that is excited about a Caldwell release in boutique cigars, I don't know if you're a brother of the leaf or a sister of the leaf at all. This is the Honduran Connecticut wrapped Industrialist by Caldwell Cigars. It is, as I stated, Habano wrapped. It is a cigar that has a taste profile that is inundated with the creaminess of the Habano leaf from Connecticut, Honduran, with also a gorgeous, earthy, chocolatey, sweet taste of the broadleaf, the U.S. Connecticut broadleaf. It, to me, in describing this cigar, and I'm so upset with myself when I speak about it because I only got 2 of these cigars. It smoked so well. Like I said, the creaminess coming from that beautiful Habano Connecticut wrapper was such a creamy taste profile. Then inundated with the sweet, sumptuous, heavy and robust taste profile of the binder of the U.S. Connecticut broadleaf. And that U.S. Connecticut broadleaf usually is in terms put on as the wrapper, but in this case it's put in at the binder. And in the first third, you get so many of these sweet and sumptuous profiles from the espresso, creamy coffee, a nutty nuance of cashew, slightly walnut taste to it as well. Then you go into a transition of dried fruits and almost what I want to say the profile is, and I don't think many people pick up on it, but it's a custard taste that you can get from some cigars and nuances of. And that custard taste is almost like a thick, vanilla, spicy, heavy custard. If you can imagine Thanksgiving dinner with that custard sprinkled with the cinnamon on top, that's what you get. That's the creamy profile that goes along with that espresso that smokes through this cigar for the first and second third. You then go into the final third of this particular cigar and you hit the taste of the warming binder tobaccos. And there's a combination of 3 regions of tobaccos that go into the binder or the fillers for this particular cigar. And it makes such a different nuance. And I'm loving all of these complex cigars that are starting to hit the market. And boutique cigars do it best, in my opinion, because they take great chances and make great choices when they're building their particular cigars. This one here is a cigar that was only offered for a limited time, I believe, through Segura, which is a U.S. online-based cigar platform. Now it's released to the masses. You can pick this up in some of your boutiques and some of your lounges nationwide, but I also know that you can pick this up on Cigars International, which carries this particular cigar. Caldwell makes this cigar in a medium mild profile. So the medium mildness comes off of that wrapper leaf, giving it a taste profile that is not too heavy on the tongue. The palate, it washes down. Just the retrohaliness, which I don't like doing very often anymore, but the retrohaliness is so easy. It comes in, it flows, the smoke is billowing. The razor sharp burn and construction of this particular cigar made it easy, so easy to smoke and enjoy. I never touched up this particular cigar, and it was just fun to smoke it. Today I'm going to actually, this is the second one that I brought home. I'm going to actually finish off this particular cigar today and smoke it with a nice Macallan 12. And it's all of this particular cigar gives you is everything you want. And this particular cigar, if you look at the band, that is to me what Rose d'Arabie represents. That is the old money. That is the style. And that's what made this such a great combination for me to bring to you guys today. So all in all, a great smoking boutique cigar from Caldwell. The wrapper, creamy, custard, smooth, little slight cinnamon spices going over that nice binder that is from Connecticut. The broadleaf gives it that robust, sweet, live, almost like a black pepper and nutty taste to it. Beautiful smoking cigar. And as I stated, if you are not a fan of boutique cigars, you can turn into one now by buying yourself a Caldwell The Industrialist. A great cigar, capping off my day here with the scent of Rose d'Arabie and this capsule selection. I hope that you guys got something entertaining and educational from this particular cigar memoir and scent profile. This is a capsule selection that I love bringing to you guys. Until next time, you guys, I'm thankful for you guys watching these videos. Keep doing that. Tap in. Let me know what you guys think. If you've smelled Rose d'Arabie, if you enjoyed it, if you want to get into rose fragrances and you want some suggestions that I can give you, if you want to lean masculine, if you don't mind leaning unisex feminine until it gets to masculine, and if you want some cigar choices for this coming fall, I want to put out a top 5 list, but I also want to get suggestions from you guys of what you had and what you're smoking on at this point in time to see what we can match up on. I can bring it to you in the conversation. That's my video for today for you guys. As I stated, I hope you had a great time watching this. Elevate, enhance. We'll see you next video.